Hello, hello, collective. Welcome back to the channel. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, whatever time you see this. I am Lynn, your new favorite dream catcher. You are watching Dream Catchers and the Crows, and I have a channeled message. Excuse my voice. My voice is triggered by my allergies. Every few days I have an allergy attack lately. So I hope you don't mind my raspy voice. It is early in the morning, like almost 5 a.m. Um, I have a channeled message here for you that is from Nana Buluku. I know it is pronounced differently in different parts of West Africa. We're just going to go with Nana Buluku for now. She is known as a celestial goddess, a supreme creator. She does not operate in societal norms. She operates as the individual that is true to themselves and also help guiding those to their calling and to who they truly are. So I wrote down a lot because she gave me a whole lot of downloads, 3 pages. So if you are seeing Balboa trees, Balboa trees are the trees with the fat trunk, and there's no branches coming out of it until you get to the top of the tree. And there's like a lot of branches, and they go straight up and eventually go out that way. If you've been seeing a lot of basil, sage, and lavender, that is a sign to kickstart your healing journey or your healthy lifestyle pertaining to food, your social life, what you consume medically, energetically, spiritually, and food wise. Or it could be both healing and food. Um, snake, turtle, and rainbow came up. I'm going to break down the snake, turtle, and rainbow. The snake, she is saying, as soon as you accept the call, you will immediately go into spiritual shedding that will make you feel blind and lost. So if you look up what happens to snakes when they shed, they go blind and they're completely dependent on the universe to navigate, to find a place of safety for the snakes to complete their shedding process. So I know that is scary for some people when we're so codependent on our eyesight or our hearing. She's asking you to learn through this shedding process, to learn the skill of depending on your spiritual self, to learn to understand the signs and synchronicities that come your way as you go through this spiritual shedding. Okay? The turtle. She's saying that you need to slow down and practice patience. This transformation is for longevity. So this is someone who is already going through a transformation and having a hard time with understanding what is going on And this person needs to slow down so that you can take a moment to reflect and understand this process spiritually. Through this process, you will gain wisdom that will keep you going and protected. So basically, listening to your intuitions and paying attention to the signs and synchronicities is what is going to save your life from enemies, from uh, warfare, spiritual warfare, and possibly the situations that we are in now, currently, in this climate of wars everywhere. The rainbow. The rainbow came with a lot. I think there's more with the turtle. Let me check. Page 1, page 2. Uh, there's a mother. This is also for the turtle. If you've been seeing turtles, this is for you. There's a mother and a child. The mother has a busy life and may be dealing with a lot of stress to keep up with life and keeping things together. These stressful things, these worldly things, are causing you to neglect your child. You have a needy child right now, maybe a middle child, maybe an only child. It is causing you to neglect your child emotionally and intellectually. They are craving your motherly kindness, your motherly comfort. They want to feel loved and hugged and safe. And that is the part that is being neglected by you. And so, what this is doing is this child is acting out. But when they act out, they realize that is the only way to get your attention. And that is when you are dropping everything to focus on correcting that child. And you think you are handling the situation, but really it is teaching your child that chaos is the only way to get your attention, and that chaos is the only way to get what they want and need. So it's creating an issue of addiction to a toxic way of doing things, a toxic lifestyle, a toxic mindset. Yes, you should correct their behavior, but honestly, the behavior that you need to correct is showing them 5-10 minutes of your time, of your undivided attention, and they will stop. They will slow down. They won't feel the need to be disruptive or panic or have this strong need of they need your attention. You get what I'm saying? Even though that's not your intentions to be neglectful, that is how that child is feeling, and that is why that child is acting out. They need a little bit of love. 5-10 minutes is really all it takes for them to calm down. So carve out some time in your schedule. Spend 5-10 minutes with your kids. Come up with some drawing paper or newspapers to draw and paint on, watercolors, anything really, and let them draw out their emotions and they explain to you. Let them explain to you how they feel and what's going on. Okay? Back to the rainbow. The rainbow is, if you're seeing a lot of rainbows, this message is, uh, in this message, she is calling you to cross the bridge and connect or reconnect with self. You have come too far away in this mundane life. It is pulling you away from self, and you need to come back to who you are, come back to your spirit, and reconnect. Someone has a deep desire to feel loved, like a motherly love or a warmth from a hug that makes you feel like everything is going to be okay. I am getting that from the person who is seeing a lot of rainbows, and from the child, uh, that of the mother that is seeing a lot, or a father or a mother who is seeing that, seeing the turtle. There's a child that is feeling this way. Um, Basically, your intuition and gifts are waiting to be used, and you are a gifted person. You have an intuition that is going to lead you there, lead you to uh, this new place in life, this new direction. You just have to accept the call, and you need to pay attention to your intuition. It's going to save your life. Okay. Um, I pulled out some oracle cards to get an idea of where this download is coming from, the energy of the person. And so Lady Makahara came out. This represents a people pleaser who will bend over backwards to please other people, and it is spreading you thin, so thin that you cannot take care of yourself because your energy is not there. You need to start calling your energy back every day. Okay. And then the siren came out, followed by the King of Crows. The siren is dealing with temptation. The siren understands their fate, but you are tempted by walking away from a current situation. But then this protective side of you, the King of Crows, think of like the scarecrow in the field, protecting the crop from the crows eating the seeds and the grains that grow. You're like that with your family or your work or your lifestyle, maybe even everything in your life. And what I'm getting is that you are protecting some people that don't care about you. Some of them are not for you, and you need to get back in touch with self. So Nana Baluku can show you who that is. You are putting too much effort into protecting the wrong people, putting too much effort in pleasing other people. And there is a temptation amongst you to walk away from that and go down your own journey, which Nana Buluku will meet you there. And then that side of you that is so caring and understanding and protective keeps coming out and pulling you back. Uh, there's a love that you have for your abuser. I'm also picking that up. This is could be a different person or the same person. Um, there's someone who loves their abuser, and you need to really sit down and think about walking away in the sense of reverting that love and putting that effort, that emotion, that protectiveness onto yourself. Think about what that looks like. Think about how that would make you feel putting that love and effort into yourself. You really need to sit down and think about that because that's going to change your life for the better. And, baby steps. You need to strategize and think about a plan. Those of you who are attempting to walk away from something or situation that you're in, you need to plan it out and make that plan into a full strategy. So this is something that's not going to be overnight. This is for some of you, not all of you. Take what resonates. Your plan needs a strategy, and you need to figure out what that strategy is and stick with it. Don't be afraid to adjust along the way, but you really need to thoroughly think out your plan. I need to take a sip of my tea. I am going to pull my white cards out and see what else needs to be said or seen that you may be overlooking. Segment. So if you know, you know. Okay? Powerful in spiritual warfare and sickness. Come to me, I will finish your war and heal your heart. Now, if you are unsure of who Segment is, she may be a little harsh for you. So please do your research if you don't know who that is. This is for the person who does know. Okay? Warlock. Warlock with a broken heart. So some of you may be dealing with a warlock who is brokenhearted. You cannot save a warlock that is brokenhearted. You can't save them. They don't want to be saved. Okay? The only way they will put the effort into saving themselves is being left out. Left out in the cold. Okay? This warlock could be a narcissist. That goes along with someone being in love with their abuser. Protecting your abuser instead of protecting yourself. Ask Nana Baluku to show you what would happen if you continue to protect this person, now you're knowing that Mama Nana Baluku is trying to get your attention. Ask the goddess to show you. I will pull some cards for now. But you need to tap in, okay? You need to do the work. Otherwise, what else is this for? If you don't want to put in the effort, right? What will happen to this individual if they keep trying to protect this warlock? Whoever you are that resonates with this, you have a gift that will protect you from this warlock. Bastet astrological birth chart. So this warlock could be attacking your astrological birth chart. Okay? Bastet is here. I'm telling you, you know, whoever you are spiritually inclined. You know what's up. You know how this goes down. Some of you are sleeping with the enemy, literally. And it's time to wake up. Okay? Time to snap out of it. Shay. Shay. Oh, yo. Oh, yo. What does this collective need to be? Spellbound. Family is cursed. Need to do a blockbuster, cord cutting, a spiritual bath. Seek a practitioner, high priestess. So I'm taking that some of you may be teeter-tottering. You have done the research and the work on spirituality, but you've kind of fallen off of it. Moonlight, absorbing solar energy. So this could be you, and then life or this person interferes with your sanity, your peace of mind. Says mastermind the skills you already have. See, I know you know. I know you know. This warlock could have created the curse by attacking you or your birth chart or trying to curse you. It's time to do some return to senders. Anything else, Spirit, that the collective needs to know or be aware of? Something that is hidden from them? Say your affirmations out loud. Say them out loud every day and call your energy back every morning. Every morning and every night. Just say it out loud. Whoa. It's a lot of cards. Take what resonates. It's a biological male that is spiritually attacking you. Or this is a calling for a biological male to come to Nana Buluku for healing. Belligerent drunk, they hate living life. That is right underneath this biological male. Okay? That's a trans woman. Don't like you. A trans woman doesn't like you. So you either know that this is a trans woman or this is hidden from you. Serial killer. So some of you are dealing with a literal serial killer and you don't know. This is right behind that's a trans woman. I need to rewrite that. So you have this in order: biological male, belligerent drunk, serial killer, that's a trans woman. Then you have live for today, not for tomorrow. Physical pain. So this may be why they're belligerent drunk. They have physical pain and they're drinking to numb the pain. Take what resonates. Warrant for arrest. This could be also what's encouraging their drunkenness. Maybe this is why there's a warrant for the arrest. They're getting busted. You should look online for this person that you're dealing with, past person, and see if there's a warrant for their arrest. Spiritual and weather storm. This person is going through a spiritual storm, and you could be going through a spiritual storm too, but you have the ability to mastermind your skills that you already have. Continue using moonlight energy to restore yourself and say your affirmations out loud. Okay? Use your intuition to protect yourself. Reset balance. Find a way to get some much needed rest. Yeah, you're stressing too much. And that came out in the read with your child. For some of you, you're letting stress get to you. Slow down. Practice patience. This transformation is for longevity. Okay? Nefarious actions. On the other side in reverse, nefarious thoughts. So this person is beyond the nefarious thoughts. They are possibly a serial killer and you don't even know. They could also be into death magic. Take what resonates. Letter C. This could be the street that they're on. This could represent the word criminal. This could be their initial, one of their initials, first, middle, last name. The number 3. Creativity, growth, support, alignment, spiritual path. Creativity, growth, support from Nana Baluku, who is ready to help you grow your spiritual path, protect you in your alignment. Okay? But you have to tap in. You could be one of their victims if you do not listen to your intuition. Where is that? You could be in physical pain from the abuse, or you have been in the past. Belligerent drunk, serial killer. Spiritual storm and weather storm. They're sitting in their own misery. This person is going through 7 years of bad life. If you don't walk away, you will also be living in 7 years of bad life. That is what you don't see. Okay? What is up with this trans woman that doesn't like you, like the collective? What is going on with this spirit? Shadow work. Facing hidden fears, exploring darker emotions, accepting imperfections. Meet your darker self. So this is either you or the trans woman. What is going on with this trans woman spirit? there's nothing there. So, as this person is going through their shadow work, they have a lot of regret. Maybe this biological male or warlock is dealing with some identity complex issue and they feel like a trans woman, but they haven't completely done the work. Okay, place it where it needs to be placed. Okay, Spirit, I'm going to pull tarot cards. Okay, Spirit. Oh. Three of Pentacles in reverse. So this warlock is unwilling to learn from their mistakes. There's no growth, no commitment. And that could be rubbing off on you. Okay? If you do your prayers and your meditations and affirmations, you can work through it. You can push through it. But be patient with yourself. Be gentle. Okay? We have Ace of Swords in the upright. So you have new ideas or you're working on new ideas. You have mental clarity or you're working on it. And you're letting this negative energy interfere and stress you out. You got to do the work, okay? To block that negative energy. We have the Nine of Swords going sideways. It's on its way sideways. This is someone who is dealing with a lot of intrusive thoughts, angry thoughts, anxiety, obsessing over a situation. They could be having nightmares. They're definitely in a state of regret, mental anguish, serial killer that came out, spiritual storm and weather storm. Yeah, they're in mental anguish. We have the Empress sideways or tilting sideways. Don't let this person steal your abundance. Okay? We want this to go back upright. Okay? You're letting that negative energy, that curse, that family curse for some of you, it's starting to affect you. Okay? Remember the turtle. Remember the snake. You need to get back to doing that spiritual work. Do spiritual cleansing around your home. Take your spiritual bath. We have the Three of Cups. This person could be trying to ruin your friendships. You may be losing friendships because you are working on yourself. Okay? This friend could be the trans woman in your friends group that is trying to do shadow work, or they don't like you because you're doing the shadow work. Okay? Your friendship group could be changing. Live for today, not for tomorrow. Okay? Keep doing the work. We have the Eight of Swords. So how I see the Eight of Swords sometimes is each sword represents the anguish, the mental anguish, words, situation. Like each sword represents a memory, a negative memory that is blocking you, absorbing all of your energy, and you get stuck in your head about the situation, paralyzed by fear and anxiety, pressure, overwhelmed. Um, this could be the both of you, the warlock, the friend that is a trans, that is hating your transformation, your spirituality, interfering with your Empress energy, your Empress path. there's something that you need to see, and Nana Baluku is trying to get you to wake up and see it. Pay attention, reconnect with self, get back to you, okay? Get out of your head. You're allowing these negative energies put you in bondage. You got to wake up, okay? Basta is here for some of you. Sekhmet is here for you. She's ready. Call on Sekhmet, okay? She's ready for you. You are in the midst of a spiritual warfare, okay? This energy, these individuals, they have a lot to deal with, okay? You have Page of Pentacles in the upright. Pentacles is money, physical things, something tangible. So the ambition you have, the goals, stay consistent, okay? Don't let them steal your Empress crown, okay? Stay on top of it. Spiritual hygiene is very important. Once you know, you can't go back, right? We have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. So this could be another person in your friends group, and this can also be the same trans woman in your friends group. Okay? There's jealousy. There's a sociopath. You could also befriend a bad mother. It's time to let that friend go. You need to have a conversation with this person face to face and see where their head is at, because they too can also cause you 7 years of bad life if you don't leave them alone. Okay? Anything else, Spirit? I flipped and went back. 10 of Wands in reverse. They're trying to cause you insurmountable problems. If it comes back out, it comes out. Remember, 10 of Wands in reverse. Anything else, Spirit? We have 4 of Pentacles sideways. So this interference is keeping you and distracting you from protecting yourself, guarding yourself. Someone could have a deep-seated past, or materialistic. If that's you, let that shit go. It's time to do some spring cleaning, you know? Let some of that stuff go. It's going to be a burden that you can't handle. It's going to break you down, and you lose this Empress energy that you're in. You lose sight of your goals. Okay? You are learning. You are growing. Keep going. Okay? Snap out of it. Yes, you should protect yourself. Yes, you should be guarding. But if you're guarding the wrong things and the wrong people, you become possessive. Territorial over the wrong person. allowing someone else's deep-seated issues become yours. We have the Eight of Wands, sideways. Yeah, they're slowing you down. They are in a lack of speed, slow progress, delays. There's cancellations. They may be confused by the spiritual work that they have done. It is not working on you because you are doing the work. Page of Pentacles in the upright. You're in your Empress energy. You are working on your new plans and your new ideas, focusing, mastering your skills you already have, and they're in confusion. Their timing is off whenever they attempt to attack you. That's good. That's good. Stay on it. Okay? Any numbers or synchronicities, Spirit, that they need to start paying attention to? The letter K and the letter Q. That can be their initials, your initials. That could be the name of their job or street they work on. Letter J. Wow, these letters are coming out today. 9, 5, letter J again. I'm getting justice and judgment. You have to get out of the way to allow justice and judgment to do its work. Sekhmet is doing the work. 954. You are reaching the end of a cycle. The work you are doing, your new ideas, your ambition, your goals is creating the change that you want. Or you're spiritually protected from whatever work these individuals may be doing. Anything else, Spirit? Letter K again. We have 2 J's, 2 letter K's. Okay, Spirit. Anything to coincide with these letters and numbers? So you could be seeing 945, or you could be seeing 459 in either order. Okay? Or you will start seeing those numbers. This could also be something on their license plate or home address in the past or present. I just saw the letter Q and the letter K. Letter K again, but it's not falling out. Letter K again. Letter K, confirmation. Any letters need to coincide. Spirit, confirmations. See letter Q again. I'm seeing the letters, but they're not falling out. The letter E, letter J again. You have 3 J's, confirmation. We have Y, A, 2 letter A's, 3 K's, 3 J's. Okay, something significant about that. 3 J's. Justice, judgment, jail. I just heard Jerome, Jill, Josiah, Jeff, Jefferson, Kel, Kelly, Ken, Carell, Kyle, Kern, like Kern County. I don't know. Only you would know. I keep glancing at this and I'm hearing Yaya. So yeah. I just heard yonder. Yale. And I just heard amen and amen. Okay. Any advice for the collective Manabuluku? What is it that you want them to work on? I take time to pause. Turtle, patience. Work on your patience. I savor life's peaceful moments. The only way you can do that is be patient. Take time to pause. Pay attention to your kids. Okay? Put that energy and that love into you and your kids. Intentional pausing creates space that helps us reconnect with ourselves. By pausing, you reflect, recharge, recenter. This can be as simple as breathing deeply or noticing your feet on the ground. Moments like these help you reset to better manage stress. Keyword, manage stress. What is one way you can insert a pause into your daily routine? So as you know, in the beginning, it came up with kids, your stress level, letting these people interfere with your energy, knocking you off your Empress energy. This is something for you to think about. A quick pause brings 2 fingertips together and rub gently for 10 seconds. Focus on how the skin on each fingertip feels. Now bring your palms together and do the same. Pay attention to the sensation of your hands. When you do that, call your energy back. I call my energy back. I call my energy back. I call my energy back. Okay? Sometimes the depletion that you have is simply because your spirit has left you. It's roaming around with someone else who's cloaking in your energy. Okay? Call your energy back. I savor life's peaceful moments. How often do you take time to cautiously enjoy the tranquil moments in your life? For some of you, your kids will literally make you laugh. if you just give them 5-10 minutes of your time. Okay. Observe your body when you feel serene. Excuse me. Observe your body when you feel serene versus when you feel anxious or overwhelmed. What feels different and where? Recall the simple pleasures in your life that help you feel peaceful. Recall the simple pleasures in your life that help you feel peaceful. What's one way to deepen that sense of peace today? Sometimes, literally, some of y'all need to get in the habit of doing that. Literally, to have that mental clarity of what it is that you need to do. Okay? I'm going to pull some more advice. Nana Buluku, what do you want them to be encouraged, or words of encouragement that they need to hear? The hawk. Fly above and beyond your day-to-day thoughts. To observe them from a bird's eye view. Quieting the mind, detaching from your thoughts, patterns, put you in a better position to take in messages from your spiritual guides. Boom. Ding, 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 ding. This ain't for nothing, collective. You just got confirmation. Fly above and beyond your day-to-day thoughts. To observe them from a bird's eye view. Quieting the mind and detecting from your thought patterns, put you in a better position to take in the message from your spiritual guides. Where's that card? Live for today, not for tomorrow. One day at a time, collective. Okay? One day at a time. That needs to be a part of your spiritual practice. Okay? Mastering your mind control. Mastering the skills you already have. Staying in your Empress energy. All right, collective. That's it. We are done here. Namaste. Thank you for watching to the end. Like the video, subscribe. I know hearing a scratchy voice is hard to listen to sometimes, so I appreciate you watching. Thank you. I hope this resonates and helps you and motivates you to keep going, okay? Ashe. Take care.